Quick summary of the last video. You are a negative feedback loop. You don't control your desires. Something else has designed you to have certain desires. Those desires manifest within you as physical or mental discomfort. You take action to relieve yourself from this discomfort, and this loop is your life. The first solution to this problem that was offered was to be okay with the pain and discomfort. And to some, this may seem like a non-solution. I want to share with you a story that helped me with this idea. It is a scene from the book Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse. I have no idea how to pronounce the author's name, so Hermann Hesse. In the fictional book, the main character Siddhartha, who is not Buddha by the way, some other dude with the same name coincidentally, has left his home to become an ascetic in search for enlightenment and higher meaning. Ascetic means that he lives in the forest, eats very little, gets wet in the rain without shelter, and sleeps in the open in cold nights. It is a crazy existence. But just like you go to the gym to get physical exercise and get stronger, he's doing all of this as a mental exercise. A mental exercise to help him with what exactly? You see, later in the story, he meets Kamaswami, a merchant, for a job interview. Kamaswami asks him in the interview, "What skills do you have?" And he says, "I can think, I can wait, I can fast." Needless to say, Kamaswami is not impressed. Who the heck cares? But Siddhartha is trying to tell him something important. For now, let us skip the "I can think" part. That's important, but a discussion for another time. By "I can wait, I can fast," Siddhartha is trying to say, I have lived on scraps of food under the open sky in the scorching heat and the pouring rain. I fear nothing. I don't fear that I will not get this job and I'll go hungry for some time. I don't fear that I won't have a place to sleep. I can happily wait for a good opportunity, Kamaswami. In other words, he is saying, I have a very high tolerance for pain, and that is a huge part of my skill. Kamaswami ends up hiring Siddhartha for some other reasons anyways. Later, Siddhartha becomes a huge successful trader. And at times Siddhartha takes huge gambles, and sometimes they pay off and sometimes they don't. And in the face of these situations, he has zero fear. Because what is the worst thing that can happen to him? He will lose these things and become poor again? He does not fear that. Now maybe this story helped you appreciate the power of living without fear of future pain, like Siddhartha. A skill that can be built by experiencing some pain and being okay with it. In many cultures, we have some rituals of fasting, for example. And I don't know how these rituals came to be, but maybe these rituals exist to teach you this very lesson. If you have fasted, then on the second or third day, does your body not become more at peace with the physical discomfort?